Good morning. Say good morning, Luce. Say good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Steve.
Right, back on it. Let's go inside. Right, we haven't really done a lot. We just poured the floor. So this is nice and level now. Up to our line, so I lasered and put a datum point over on the far end wall, so we're up to that height now. Builders have all done, finished up. They've done a really good job actually, it looks really smart. Done a step at the front as well, which is nice. So doors for that are coming, doors and roof out here are coming Monday. So the company's come in to fit that on Monday. Good morning. Just me today, Steve's not very well. Now the plan today was, I was going to tile this floor, but because it rained last night, the floor hasn't dried out enough, so it's rained on top of it, and that was just still just as wet as what it was when we left. It's hard, it's set, it's just not dry, so I can't tile on top of that. So the plan now, I think I'm going to go around, because we've got some plastering to do here as well. I'm going to hardwall these walls and straighten them up. This one needs hardwalling, and then there's a bit of plastering to do upstairs as well, just where there was an old door frame. Well, obviously there's more to do, but these are the bits that we can do with multi-finish plaster, or like board finish or something. So this one here needs patching in, and around this door frame as well, just where this door was moved. Now obviously there is more this side as well, but I don't know whether I'm going to tackle this side today because it is still covered in wallpaper. Obviously there is more, but this needs to be done in something breathable, like lime, so it can't be done in like multi-finish or something, because it will just trap the moisture and it will fall off basically. Because they're solid core walls, there's no cavity in these walls, but because they're solid brick and stone, the moisture from outside drives through them, so it needs to be breathable to allow that moisture to escape. Otherwise the plaster, it will literally just sit behind the plaster and blow the plaster off the wall. So it has to be like a lime based render plaster, or you could use, if you, for like insulation purposes, you could use like a cork plaster, and then you probably could use a cork plaster and then multi over the top of cork plaster, to be honest, because that is no, I'm talking rubbish. You can't do that because it still needs to be breathable. So it needs to be something breathable anyway, so we'll worry about that later. But internal walls can be done in multi-finish or board finish, so we'll get these done as well, wrapped up. And yeah, that's it really. So instead of tiling today, I'm plastering. So right, bit of a short day for me today. This is what I'm doing. So I've hardballed up this wall. I've done the same with this wall here. So it's just more of just like a leveling coat more than anything, just because these walls were quite far out. So total 6 bags on just those 2 walls. So they're not very big walls. It just goes to show how far they were actually out. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. It's Friday today. I don't even know what time it is. It's gone midday, whatever the time is. And I'm tired, so I'm gonna go home. And I'll see you on Monday. Good morning. Right, today, we're just plastering today. So I'm just gonna bond this wall quickly, both sides, just so we can let it dry, like fill in the holes and bits and stuff. So get this out so it's out same depth. You can see at the moment that it's quite far in. So we're gonna bond the old doorways, and probably bond up this above the door in bits and pieces as well, just where different thickness plasterboards have been used. And then once that's set in, we're going to get the rest of the wallpaper off this side, because there's not a lot, it's only a couple of little bits. Get the wallpaper off, then we can SBR the rest of this side. By the time it's taken us to do that, that should have gone off enough. We've also got to board in around this little window here that's in the bathroom. So we're going to board this, plaster that. And then we've just got above the shower there as well, that's been reboarded, so that's just got to be patched in too. So that's what we're going to do today, amongst other things. But first things first, we're going to start on this, get all the plastering done. We're all set up, so we've bonded both the doorways on both sides and also done above the doors. Everything's beaded up, ready to go. Bonded, 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 scrimmed up, all SBR'd. We've lined this and beaded this and just SBR'd up in there as well. The bonding is taking forever to go off. It's been on the wall about an hour. It's just taken a long time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to knock up a mix with some accelerator in it. We're going to do this and I'm going to blend the ceiling, so I'm going to do both the blends first. By the time we've got that done, this should have gone off enough. It's just still a little bit wet. So we'll do that first. We'll do this in 2 hits rather than the one that I wanted to do. But it's not the end of the world. We'll put some accelerator in it so it'll go off a bit quicker. So yeah, I'm going to knock this out, knock out above there, and hopefully bonding should have gone off enough for us to go over the top of this as well. So let's do that. Hey Steve. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Patched in the ceiling. Patched in this ceiling. Setting out nicely. I've also done all these as well. And I've also done out here as well. I've just got one more trowel to go on this wall. Final polish on this wall. It's starting to turn in places as well. And out here, so it's all looking really, really good. Yeah, good clean down. Wipe all our edges. We put sockets and stuff back on the wall, light switch and stuff back on the wall. Just rake these out and just get rid of all the stuff out of here. And then we'll just give this one final trowel all on the outside bit. And this bit in here is all finished. So that's all nice and blended, so it's looking really, really good. Yeah, that's it really. So yeah, plastering. Don't think we're doing bad for time. We're not quite lunchtime yet. So I ended up doing this in basically one set, to be honest. I've coated this lot up first, and by the time I'd done those 2 little bits and they were hardening up for a second, we basically hit all this at the same time. So yeah, that's it really, isn't it, Steve? Bit of plastering. Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Say good morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve.
Say good morning, Jamie.
Morning.
Jamie's done us a kind one and brought us a load of plaster out from Cornwall because we want to use super therm on the walls, so an insulation plaster. So I'll talk through it as we go along. It's basically an insulation plaster, and then we'll lime plaster like normal, so base coat, top coat, but we're embedding mesh in this as well. So this is our wall. We set this up yesterday. We didn't actually film anything yesterday because we were basically just cleaning, moving stuff around and sheeting up, just really prepping walls. So we're going to get some mixes on. This is our plaster, real light stuff. I'm really surprised actually. This is 4 kilos a bag, so it doesn't actually weigh anything, which makes light work for us. Hey Steve, light work.
Light work.
So yeah, so we're gonna get this on. I brought my feather edge, so we're gonna flatten this off, get it as nice as flat as possibly can, and then hopefully it dries enough so we can base coat it and mesh it today as well. So yeah, right, let's get a mix on. So this is insulation coat, so this is all up now, and it's trowel fairly level, so feather edge this and got it fairly good. It doesn't have to be perfect because we are technically putting a render coat over the top of this, and we'll get it really flat on that coat before I finish. So this is between 15 and 20 mil thick right the way over. Some places are go to about 10 mil. Minimum for this stuff is 10 mil, but overall looking really, really good. It's so easy to put up. It just doesn't weigh anything. It's literally like troweling up air, which is nice. So we're just going to wait for this to set up now before we can do any other coats. So I've done the same downstairs, so that's done too. We're going to go get some breakfast, I think. So yeah, that's it really. Wait for this to harden up and then we can do our next coat with our mesh. Right. We've been here a couple of hours this morning. I've actually top coated these walls, so we're all troweled up down here now. It's looking, I would say, looking pretty good, to be honest. They're all nice and flat. That's top coat done all the way across here as well. I've just got to do this blend a little bit more. It's a lot harder to blend this stuff than it is normal plaster, I find anyway. A lot nicer to go on the walls, a lot nicer to plaster with. But yeah, so that's what it's looking like. I don't know if I've shown, I don't think I've shown the base coat we put on yesterday. I think I just got a bit busy and it got a bit late in the day. But this is basically base coated up here. So this is just like a base coat render type of thing. So this is gone over our insulation layer. But again, try and make these as flat as you can as you go up through the stages on this stuff. Just to help your top coat really. So this is all looking good. Looks right, isn't it, Steve?
Very nice.
Very nice. Just need to bring some plaster up. We're gonna get these two coated. I'm probably gonna put the camera on for this actually. Actually, it's just so he's troweling some of this stuff up. We're on. We're on. Oh. Who's that? Just final troweled this now. It's all looking good, nice and flat. Just blended this in here, just patched that up. So it's all looking great. Nice and flat right the way down through. That's it really. So that's all we're doing plastering wise up here. Obviously we do need to plaster downstairs when they're finished fitting those doors. So I was hoping they were going to be pretty much done today. We can just go down and just plaster that as well, but it's not really looking like it. So at the moment I'm a bit stuck for things to do, so I don't know what we're going to do just yet, but I'll find out in just a second.